Our mission statement is to create raving fans of every customer. So when we have somebody come in that was referred by a friend, referred by a family member, and was told you have to do business with them, that's when we know we're doing it right.
We try to do the right things and do the business the right way. If God doesn't want us to be in that business, it'll be gone. And if He seems to have wanted us to be in it, because here we are, 73 years later, there's not a lot of guys around with a track record like that. There's very few fourth generation people around.
My great-grandpa started it. He had a couple service stations started out on the western slope and then moved here into the Springs. And in the mid-40s, ended up picking up a franchise. And so from there, after my grandpa graduated, he came back and worked in the dealership, and they were partners. My grandpa ran it until really late 80s, early 90s, when my dad had come in, and he kind of stepped back and let my dad take over. About early 2013, my dad and I transitioned, and I took over as president.
I think about it, there aren't very many fourth generations in anything. But I think we've gotten stronger each time we switched the CEO. The future for Perkins Motors, in my opinion, is the brightest it's ever been. David is, I would go as far to say, is the best prepared of the four generations. So David is our top guy. He understands mechanics. He's a high-tech guy. He likes his people, and he's building a team that's just really doing a great job. And there's an atmosphere down there that reflects that.
We try to make it clear to our managers how we want to do business. And bottom line is, if you're transparent and you tell the truth and solve the problems, you don't have to have a corporate attorney. You don't have to wonder what you told somebody, or you don't have to wonder how do you get to those numbers in your advertising, and it just makes it real simple. I've always thought I'm not smart enough to be dishonest. I can't remember it that well. It's easier to tell the truth, and it just makes it a lot better for everyone.
Because the top level is all body shops.
We've been in business over 70 years now, and what stayed the same is we do business with fourth generations. If my son's the fourth generation dealer, we've got four generations of customers too.
I understand you can buy a car anywhere, and that whether it's from an individual at another dealership, there's 14 of them right around our block. And what our desire is to create that feeling. We know it's not about the car. You can get a car anywhere. It's the feeling that's created when you get in that car, and in doing business with us, that feeling you get knowing you're taken care of.